Sorry, somebody called me and I lost the video. So to continue, you're burning more calories at rest because you have that lean muscle mass. You've earned all that strength, so you can go have these times, and your anaerobic system is kind of everything above that, right? So your aerobic system is your steady state stuff. It's kind of like cardiovascular work a little bit, as you're building muscle up in these anaerobic stages, right? And there's a balance. Kind of the same, like both sides of the same coin. You want to train both. You want to have both in there, right? But then you leave it up to us to do all the sciencey stuff to make sure like you're balancing between those things. Let me see, what else does Lauren have here? Steady state workouts, school hit. Let's talk about EPOC. It's EPOC, excess post-oxygen consumption, right? Essentially, like when you work out, whether it's a cardiovascular or actually no, EPOC happens in a HIIT basis, so like it happens in an anaerobic state. So it's basically short bursts of energy, like power development a little bit, and then like a long rest. So everybody's done these circuits where like they're like 10, 15, 20 seconds on, maybe 30, 35, 40 seconds off, right? And you do rounds of that, right? You're draining the body of a little bit of like oxygen. What ends up happening is that you go into post-oxygen consumption, where your body is burning calories the rest of the day because it needs to replenish the oxygen within the system, because if you basically used it, right? That is a really simple way to put that. So there is, again, the balance of aerobic and anaerobic, aerobic and anaerobic balances. Increased lean body mass increases total ability to burn fat efficiently. So essentially, this is what we talked about with lean muscle mass and calories burnt at rest. The leaner you are, the easier it is to stay that way, right? That's why, like, if you work really hard to get leaner and then you go on vacation for a couple months, you're not going to gain a ton of weight, right? Because your body's still going to burn calories to do two things. One, maintain the muscle that you've gained, and also burn calories at rest. That's how that works. Common misconception that I want to touch on is carbs are not the enemy. Carbs are not the enemy. You need carbs. Bottom line, you don't need a lot of them all the time. You don't need as many as maybe somebody like me who's trying to put on muscle mass, or some of the high school kids we have that come in that want to put on muscle mass. They need carbohydrates, probably a lot of them. But for you guys, like maybe anywhere from 100 to 300 calories a day. It's really not that much. That's about half a cup of rice, right? You can get 300 calories of carbs in a half a cup of rice. And depending on how long your day is, like, that's a good place to be. For somebody like me, man, I'll get anywhere from probably 300 to 600 calories in a meal of just carbohydrates. So it's different. Like, in understanding that balance a little bit, what we've talked about in the previous weeks really goes a long way. So keep that in mind. I know I threw a lot at you today. I tried to keep it minimal, but let me know if you have questions, okay? I'm happy to talk about this stuff. I love talking about this stuff. This is why I do this. So please hit me up privately or in the group, and we will go from there. And I will do my best to answer everybody's questions, okay? Awesome. Have a great Thursday, guys. It's almost the weekend. I hope to see everybody here on Saturday for Ken Stretch and Inferno. And yeah, have a great weekend. Try to stay warm. I think it might snow. Bye, guys.